It began with strange lights in the sky, eerie crop circles, and a family staring into the unknown. When Signs hit theaters in 2002, it didn't just scare audiences, it captivated them. M. Night Shyamalan's chilling sci-fi masterpiece turned ordinary farmland into ground zero for one of the most unforgettable alien encounters in movie history. But beyond the suspense, Signs was about faith and family. Led by Mel Gibson, Joaquin Phoenix, Rory Culkin, and Abigail Breslin, it gave us one of the most powerful ensemble performances of the early 2000s. 2 decades later, these stars have taken wildly different paths, filled with comebacks, controversies, reinventions, and careers that no one saw coming. So grab your tinfoil hats and your glasses of water, because this is Signs, 2002, Then versus Now, 2025. Let's begin with the man at the heart of it all, Mel Gibson, who played Graham Hess, the widowed ex-priest struggling with loss and faith. In 2002, Gibson was still one of Hollywood's biggest stars, a 2-time Oscar winner, the charming action hero who ruled the 90s with Lethal Weapon, Braveheart, and The Patriot. Signs marked a new era for him, darker, quieter, more emotional. It was a performance that reminded audiences he wasn't just a blockbuster actor, he was a storyteller. But soon after, Gibson's off-screen life began to overshadow his work. His highly publicized DUI arrest in 2006 and controversial remarks made him one of Hollywood's most polarizing figures. For years, his career went silent. Studios distanced themselves, fans turned away, and the once untouchable star was suddenly radioactive. And yet, in true Hollywood fashion, Mel made a comeback. With Hacksaw Ridge in 2016, he returned not just as an actor, but as a director, reclaiming his craft. The film earned 6 Oscar nominations, and his reputation began to heal, slowly but undeniably. By 2025, Gibson remains a complicated figure, still controversial, still talented, and still capable of commanding attention both on and off screen. Love or hate him, he's a reminder that in Hollywood, redemption is always just one great story away. Now, let's talk about Joaquin Phoenix, who played Merrill Hess, the younger brother and failed baseball star turned unlikely hero. Back in 2002, Joaquin was already a rising star, known for his Oscar-nominated role in Gladiator. But Signs gave him something new: vulnerability. His quiet intensity and emotional depth brought humanity to the sci-fi chaos. Fans couldn't take their eyes off him. Then came one of Hollywood's most unpredictable career journeys. Joaquin withdrew from the spotlight, staged a bizarre faux retirement for his mockumentary I'm Still Here, and baffled the world with his eccentric behavior. Many thought he'd lost it. But oh, how wrong they were. Joaquin roared back with Her, The Master, and the performance that defined his career, Joker. The role earned him an Oscar, global acclaim, and a reputation as one of the boldest, most fearless actors alive. By 2025, he's taken that same creative edge into producing and activism. Married to Rooney Mara and raising a son named River in tribute to his late brother, Joaquin has become Hollywood's reluctant legend. He avoids the fame, but the fame never stops chasing him. Now, on to the kids who captured our hearts, Rory Culkin and Abigail Breslin. Rory, who played Morgan Hess, came from a famous Hollywood family, the younger brother of Macaulay and Kieran Culkin. But unlike his siblings, Rory preferred staying under the radar. In Signs, his performance as the skeptical, asthma-stricken son was hauntingly mature for his age. After the film, Rory carved out a niche for himself in indie cinema, appearing in Mean Creek, Scream 4, and the chilling Under the Banner of Heaven. He never chased fame like his brothers, but quietly built one of the most respected careers in the industry's underground scene. By 2025, Rory is enjoying a creative renaissance thanks to the series Swarm, where he plays a creepy yet mesmerizing role that fans can't stop talking about. Proof that the quietest careers often make the loudest impact. As for Abigail Breslin, who played Bohes, the little girl obsessed with contaminated water, she became one of Hollywood's youngest breakout stars. Just 4 years later, she earned an Oscar nomination for Little Miss Sunshine, and her career exploded. From Zombieland to Scream Queens, Abigail grew up on screen, balancing childhood fame with real-life challenges.
But it wasn't always easy. She's spoken openly about the darker side of fame, the pressure, the online bullying, the difficulty of transitioning into adult roles. Yet, through it all, she's stayed grounded, mature, and surprisingly private. By 2025, Abigail is thriving, recently married, focusing on both acting and music, and using her platform for advocacy and mental health awareness. The girl who saw aliens in her backyard? She grew up into a star who refuses to be defined by the past. Now let's shift the spotlight to the man behind the lens, M. Night Shyamalan. In 2002, Shyamalan was the king of mystery, fresh off The Sixth Sense and Unbreakable. Signs was his third hit in a row, cementing his reputation as Hollywood's new Hitchcock. Critics praised his storytelling, his pacing, and his ability to turn ordinary spaces into nightmares. But after Signs, the magic seemed to fade. Films like The Village, Lady in the Water, and The Happening were met with mixed reactions. Fans wondered if the twist master had lost his touch. Then, in true Shyamalan fashion, came the twist no one saw coming, a comeback. With Split, Glass, and Old, he rebuilt his legacy piece by piece. His storytelling matured, his budgets shrank, but his creative freedom soared. By 2025, M. Night is back on top, a filmmaker who fell from grace only to rise stronger than before. His latest projects with Apple TV Plus and his horror production label have proven that the king of suspense still knows how to keep us guessing. 23 years later, Signs remains a masterclass in tension and storytelling. No flashy effects, no endless action, just pure atmosphere, character, and heart. And the cast? Each one of them took a different road, filled with triumphs, trials, and transformation. Mel Gibson, the fallen hero turned comeback king. Joaquin Phoenix, the outsider who became Hollywood royalty. Rory Culkin, the quiet craftsman mastering his own lane. Abigail Breslin, the child star who grew up on her own terms. And M. Night Shyamalan, the storyteller who proved that the greatest twist of all is redemption. Whose journey surprised you the most? Was it Mel's rise from scandal to success, Joaquin's artistic rebirth, or Abigail's graceful evolution? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell for more Hollywood Then and Now stories. Because in this town, even when the signs are bad, some stars always find their way back to the light.